Hi everyone, Sonia here, and you're watching Pouring with Sonia. And I came back from vacation in the middle of July and just started working on trays. I had so many trays to get done. And I haven't been able to paint and just play for a while. And I got this beautiful big boy spinner from Jessica Winterstrom, and I haven't got to try it even once. So I'm so excited tonight to try it. Like her big spinner, you can do up to a 3 foot by 3 foot on this spinner. So I'm not going to start that big, but I do have a 12 by 24. Yay! So I put a little bit of tape on the back. I built my little spin box today. It takes up this huge space. So I'm going to have to get used to that, but I'm so excited to give it a try. So I'm going to try and do like a negative space swipe. I've got Gibraltar Sherwin-Williams color to go. I got a ton of those like colors mixed up when they still had kind of the blue, the stuff for the dark tint. So I got a bunch of tints mixed up, and then I got a bunch of mist tints. So I don't have any of the white left, but I thought it'd be fun to do some dark gray, this beautiful rich gray, with some This Little Piggies. I've got a Galaxy, which is this beautiful, luscious, like very nice charcoal gray, and Grenache. Oh, beautiful again, rich, beautiful kind of ruby red. And it's so stringy and stretchy and beautiful. It's just, and this pouring medium now, it's only in the Midwest, so I'm sorry if you cannot find it. But if you are in the Midwest and you have Menards near you, Jody Flynn, the Painted Dreamer, turned me on to this Dutch Boy Duraclean, the cabinet door and trim high gloss in accent base D. Oh, it's like my new all-time favorite. And this is so up high now, my camera, I can't even tell if you can see. So hopefully you can. I mixed that 3-to-1. With my Jo Sonia gloss varnish, and it's nice and thick. And this is the consistency of the This Little Piggies. I don't have to thicken them up or anything. And look at how stretchy and beautiful it is. It's fantastic. It's just fantastic. So if you are in the Midwest, you can get those. I would highly recommend it. Then I have some ball gown from This Little Piggy, which is a nice interference gold. It's one of my favorite golds out there because it's subtle, but it's gorgeous. And then I have some Pearl EX Interference Red, because yes please, on a gray with some red and charcoal, beautiful colors. And then I'm going to call this Goth Purple. That's what I'm going to call it. Basically what I did is I took some Jo Sonia Burgundy and mixed it in a little bit of Jo Sonia Carbon Black and got this nice kind of grungy, gothic type of purple. So that's what I've got mixed up. And then I've got some Willy Wagtail Black. I know you can't tell that this is Boom Gel anymore because I grab it with my messy hands, but it's Willy Wagtail Black. So let's get started. Those are my colors. And I'll show you my box setup that I did. We'll see if it works. I've never tried it. But I knew I couldn't have this huge space out here that I'd need to work and have like a big wall. So I have kind of a detachable wall on the front. I have 3 different size tools that I'm going to swipe with today, like a pie server and then 2 artist spatulas. Okay, let's get started. I'm so excited to try this. Thank you, Jessica. All right, let's put some of this gray down. This would be fun to do in like a split pillow also, but I don't know. I just love gray. I think it's a fun, neutral kind of background that goes with most colors. It's a pretty big canvas, so just wanted to get a nice little even, get those little areas I shorted out. Okay, scrape that off a little bit. Put my lid back on. And here we go. I think I'll start with a color, put all my piggies and the interference red in the middle, and then have Willy Wagtail on the top. And then I've got a black and a white CA mixed up. Just the Amsterdam Lamp Black, 3-to-1 with the Australian Floetrol to paint. And then Amsterdam Titanium White, again 3-to-1 with the Floetrol to paint. So let's take some of this purple and just like so. And I may even just put a little extra right here. Okay. I have 0 space now on my table. In fact, I overlapped it. So now let's get, oh, I think I'll do the interference red next to that purple. Just kind of, I want to have some going a little bit off the purple as well. Okay. The idea with the negative space, of course, is that you don't need as much paint. Now I'm going to put this beautiful galaxy here. A little more in that middle. I don't have a huge plan here, but some plan. Now let's put a little bit of the ball gown. Okay. And now I feel like I'm getting way too much paint. I just wanted all these colors, so probably really blowing it. Let's do some of this gorgeous Grenache all by itself down there. Also, and I feel like a lot of that's probably going to spin off anyways, but it could create something nice. We'll see. You never know. And now some of the Willy Wagtail Black, kind of right on top of that. Okay, there's our colors. Let's see what happens. I've tried loading my spatula and doing the swipes that way. I'm just not that good at it. So now I just load the CA on my spatula. And I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do white and then black on top of it. So I'm just going to spread some on here. Okay. Oops. And now I'm going to spread some of the black on top of it. Well, yeah, I'm going to spread some black on top of that. So I've got some black and white. And I should have kept my, oh, here's my paper towel. Okay. All right, I wanted to wipe off my stick before I put it back in my black. All right. Oh, that's fun. Okay, I think that may be it for the big one, for my big tool. And now I might go in with some of my smaller ones. That's the plan. Okay, I think I'll do the same thing with the white and black and kind of trail it here in towards this, or I might start there and trail out, because it didn't, even though I didn't really pick it up, I must have lifted a little before I started my next go at it. So I'm just putting some white on. Have my little thing here. Put some black on top of that. Wipe it off. And let's come here. The idea here is to create some nice movement, but still leave space. Have some color, but don't go too crazy. I do think I want to grab something over here, but I think I want just black. I've got a lot of white in this, and so I think I might do this really tiny one. So just put some black on here. And just, actually I think I'll come right here. And that seems kind of harsh right there, so I'm just going to kind of maybe lift this up and see if I can't get it to be not quite so harsh. Oops, I think I still got some paint on this. I definitely want to get all of the gray paint off before I put my cell activator back on. So just wipe it real good. I'll have to get a new paper towel for the next one. Okay. And I think I'll just come like here. Just want to kind of create some cells and some ripples along this outside area there. That's kind of cool. Now this became very stripey, which I'm okay with that. Okay, so my original plan when I saw this, I was a little disappointed. And I wanted to come in and like create some different interest in here, but you know, it really is like this, it's like the edge of my tool. You see these little, on the pie server, how it's got like the little edges there? The way I must have been leaning it created these little stripes. So I think I'm gonna leave that because it's definitely different. So let me just start with that. I can always come back and do something a little different. A little more, a little less. I may just take, I usually drizzle a little extra pillow paint to create these little areas of interest, but I think I'm gonna start off to the side here with a little bit of this Grenache. And just see what that does. Just even, I think most of it's going to spin off anyways, but I forgot to get a different pillow paint, so I just thought, oh, we'll throw some red in there and see how that looks. Now, what I have to do before I spin, I have my little detachable fourth wall that I've got here that I'm gonna just put in place. Let's see how this works. I made it so I could kind of slip it in. Sorry, I know you can't see. I will definitely show you my setup after. Okay, so I've got this wall on this side up. The struggle is real when you don't have enough space. Make this wall up over here, and I'm going to put my plastic over the edge here. Okay, I have full coverage, which when you're spinning is important. I'm just going to start real slow. See if I'm going to need to tilt. So I think I'm going to tilt bit down this way, over here. Put this back down. Oh, I'm losing all my stuff up there, but I don't want to lose all this stuff. Yeah, so I normally use the pillow paint to create my little different areas of interest rather than like, you know, I just took my Grenache in there. I'm not sure I really like that, but it's okay. I usually do my pillow paint because it's very defined. So I might put a few stripes of, say, I'm just getting my sides now, corners and stuff. Now, everything's covered. Let's see how we like that. I mean, kind of dig it. My purple kind of got lost, but that red, the red though, it's so nice. I know I like the stripy stripe, but I might stretch this down this way a little bit. Open that up a little. Because I feel like that looks better in the middle. I didn't even really lose too much. I just kind of opened this up a little because I wanted to move this kind of down towards the center. Okay. And there I got to use, oops, that's okay. My big spinner. I will take off my gloves and bring this down and I'll show you my setup and some close-ups on this kind of cool looking negative space. All right, I have to get on a chair because my camera's up too high, because my table's up too high. Oh, you can't even see it all. All right. So, my setup, it's this huge box, okay? Because the spinner's 3 feet by 3 feet. So the box is more like 4 feet by 4 feet. And so I just took some old boxes and I kind of Frankensteined it together. And then I just put plastic on it. But this fourth side, I knew I couldn't see right here. There's no way that I can work with this wall here. Like, hello, I cannot reach the painting if I'm stopped there. So what I have done is this fourth wall, I just kind of cut a slit into this piece so that I can slide it on and off. And so I just have this bent here and I have some extra plastic. Now what I'm gonna have to be careful of is if a lot spun off here, I gotta make sure that I don't just, when I take this off, drop paint down on my floor, or I should just put, and I even have a little slit over here on this one too, but I forgot to put it in. So I can really secure, like I made a little slit here too. I just forgot to put it in because I was too excited to spin. So now that that's, I can detach it and just pull this off. I put some aluminum foil down there to cover it. I think I'll tape it on because then my plastic, because I had to tape all this, the plastic was getting stuck to the tape and nobody likes that because then it gets rippy. All right, so now I don't have that wall in the way. I can get real close to my paintings and I can reach all the way over if need be. So let's take a look at this. Yay, I got to use my big boy spinner. So look at that beautiful, beautiful ball gown. Oh my gosh, with the Grenache. It's fantastic. Yay. And the Galaxy, that nice shimmery black. You just get that charcoal, I should say, like right in there. Beautiful. The interference red, you get it like right in here. Oh, it's nice. So I wanted it to be colorful, but yet subtle and a little bit sophisticated. So I got some nice lacing in through here, some nice colors. And then it kind of, lots of motion too, right? Definitely starts heavy here and then kind of comes into the middle here. And then here's those stripes I was talking about because of the tulle. I like it. I thought it was kind of interesting. This is where I came in with my little one and just kind of went I knew it was going to stretch out and spin out, but that way I just didn't have that plain side. But I wanted to add a little bit of something going on over there. And then here's where I added a little bit of the just drizzled red Grenache here and here. Normally I do that with my pillow paint. So there it is. It's kind of cool. I like it. I like the colors. I think I will try those again. I like it on this gray. I think it looks pretty cool. And it would also look pretty badass on the black. So I hope that you've enjoyed this. Got some ideas on maybe how you can set up a big boy spinner. Thank you, Jessica, for my wonderful spinner. I'm glad I finally get a chance to use it. So I will definitely link Jessica's a link to her website where you can get, or to her information where you can get a spinner of your own, and you can do big boy spinners instead of, because normally I just have my like little cake spinner in my doggy pool, you know, my little cake spinner, and I can do decent size, but now I can do big ones. So I'm excited for the things to come. I hope you've had fun watching this, and until we meet again, have fun painting, everyone. Bye now.